Here we come again on the cutting table. Don't forget, we always bring you the best when it comes to fashion work. So today we are going to be looking at how we can be able to draft a senator's wear. Well detailed drafting, and I know if you follow up this video to the end, you will learn so much so that each time you make a dress for your client, all the excesses in your armhole will be dealt with, that you will not see them again. The all the errors, common errors fashion designers, new fashion designers encounter, you will likely not encounter them. So do well as you follow us, and if you know this video has helped you or will be of help to you, share it, subscribe to the channel if you are new, and don't fail to just thumbs up, give us a thumbs up there, turn the notification button so that each time we upload a new video, you will be updated. Thank you. Let's go to the cutting table now. So the measurement we are going to be using now is the length of this dress is going to be 35. The shoulder is going to be 17 and a half. The bust 41. The sleeve round is going to be 13 and a half, and we are going to be using let's say 3/4 wear. We are going to be looking at the shape, that is the SP, as 37 and a half. The shoulder slant, in my previous video I brought to your table, to your notice, how you can be able to take a perfect shape measurement to deal away with errors. So if you check on my playlist, you see how to take your shoulder slant so that you have a perfect dress each time you finish making one. So our shoulder slant for this tutorial is 2.5 inches. So we are going to bring all these things to the fabric as we cut to have our perfect shape. So follow us. Now I'm going to draw the shoulder line where my measurement will start up from. That is my shoulder line. What next? So because of the beginners, I'm going to sketch out a little thing here. Then after the cutting the back, I'll tell you how to get the exact neck of every senator depending on how the person's or your client's neck is. So for now, we are going to use 2 1/4, the depth, because of the inches we are going to add at the back, and the same thing for the width of the neck, 2 1/4 as well. So just follow me. Now I'm coming here by that 2.5 inches. So we are going to use 2.5 inches here for our shoulder slant, and here is going to be 8.5. Just watch. The armhole I'm going to work with is 11 inches. So my opening here, down opening, I'm going to keep it from this shoulder line down is going to be 23 inches. It's supposed to be 24, but when I'm trimming this thing here, just right here, I'm going to increase it to 24. But for the purpose of a beginner, I'm keeping it for now 23.5. Now my shape is 16 from the shoulder measurement. So I'm going to connect all these lines. Listen, just take note. So these are the things. So now I'm coming here to impute my shoulder measurement. Shoulder measurement is 17.5. So I'm adding extra 1 inches because I'm going to trim it for the purpose of beginners mostly. Just follow me. And now my bust is 41. So I'm going to add 1 3/4 inches because I'm trimming it out, bringing the same measurement here. connect these lines together. Now connecting these lines. I'm going to tell you how to be able to deal with this place here. Just follow me. Now the front is set. Now I'm going to cut it out so that we can be able to cut the back. Please carefully. So all right guys, so we are going to be cutting out the back part of this dress. So we've done with arranging it. Here we are going to increase it by 3.5 inches. Just watch. 3.5 inches upward. Going to connect the two dots together like this. So after connecting, we are going to cut it a little bit here so that we can be able to take our accurate measurement, because the trimming is coming up from this side. I'm going to cut it out. Hope you guys are seeing what I'm doing here. Like this. So this is the time to impute the accurate measurement. So the measurement we are working with is 17.5 plus 1 inches, half inches sewing allowance. We are having 9.25 total now. Look at the measurements. So that is that. Now we are going to subtract 3/4 inches from the shoulder to have the front armhole depth. So look at what we are going to be having here. Now we impute our normal shirt measurement. That is 41.5. Should I say 41? And this is 41 plus sewing allowance. I'm putting it 1 inches, not to be too much. So we still bring it, that is 11.5. We bring it down here, down there, and now our shape there is 37.5. We're going to bring it down plus 1 inches sewing allowance. So we're going to connect it like this. And now bring our 24 down. So we are going to cut it out like this. That's our measurement. So now we are going to cut only the front piece. Have you seen it? Of the dress. Just watch. Now we're going to cut the back now. So I'm going to cut it out to trace these lines. Just watch. So right away we are going to cut out the sleeves, and just like I said earlier, it's gonna be a 3/4 senator wear. So the fabric, as you have seen, is on fold, and we are going to fold it again to the required width we want to use, depending on the measurement we are having on ground. That is 41. So I'm going to make sure what I have here is up to 10. I think the armhole there is 11. So I'm marking 9.5 from here. Just watch. Now from here, I'm going to impute my slip length, that is 16.5. So 16.5 plus my sewing allowance is 17 altogether. I'm going to transfer the same measurement to this point and join the points. So my folding here, keeping it 3.5 inches. I want it to be big. It's possible you can even keep it 1 inch if it's okay by you. So I'm going down here to deal away with the excesses that you always see around the armhole. I'm going to come down here by 4¾ inches so that the client will not say the thing is too tight, I can't raise my hands up. So we are going down there by 2.5 inches. So from here, I'm going to connect it like this down here. So I'll go down here by 9 inches to impute my slip round, the upper part of the slip round, that is 13.5 inches. So here is going to be 13. You seen it? Need to join this. So look at what we have. So that is the slip round. I'm going to cut it out. Like follow this, my marking here, I'll cut it out. Why I kept it here, still going to trim it out. It's supposed to be like this. You will have something like this. If you wish it should be like that, you have something like this so that I can meet up with this point here. So I've cut out my slip length, my sleeves. So I'm going to notch the midpoint of these sleeves.